I know we've got a lot of special guests here, including all of you. We got Hank Johnson, Congressman Sanford Bishop, Nakima Williams, Carolyn Bordeaux, Calvin Smyre, Billy Mitchell, Patsy Austin Gatson, Jamie Harrison, Lucy Macbeth, and Sam Park. Let's give them a round of applause. I am Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms. In America, there are 50 states, over 19,000 cities, 3,006 counties, 14 boroughs, 64 parishes, 11 census areas in Alaska, and of course, the District of Columbia. Our President and First Lady could have celebrated their first 100 days in office in any of these places, but they decided to spend it with us in Gwinnett County, Georgia today. We should all be proud of that. Now, for those of you of a certain age, you may remember a great love song written by Quincy Jones named 100 Ways. Does anybody remember that song? James Ingram sings this song, and he's telling this guy how to show the lady that he loves just how much he appreciates and cares for her. Now, I'd sing it for you, but I don't want to scar y'all for life. He sings, "Love her today, find 100 ways." Now, you may find it odd that I would mention a love song today, but after the past 4 years, I don't know about you, but I needed my president to show me just how much he loved me and all of America. And in just 100 days, President Biden and Vice President Harris have found 100 ways and more to show us how much they care. Our democracy has been battered and bruised over the last few years, but we are still standing, Georgia. And across America, I am so proud that people like you continue to step up and support candidates and policies that ensure that we are all valued, no matter our race, our creed, sexual orientation, or income bracket. In just the first 100 days, the Biden administration has over-delivered on life-saving policy in action. With over 200 million shots in arms, more than half of U.S. adults have gotten one shot, and 2/3 of all seniors are fully vaccinated against COVID-19. Honk your horns if you've been vaccinated. But even with this success, too many of our loved ones are still dying. People like my friend Lauren, whose funeral I attended just last week. So if you've not yet been vaccinated, please think of families like Lauren's family and her only son, Andrew, who will graduate from high school in just a couple of weeks and won't have his mom by his side to celebrate with him. While it's too late for Lauren, the COVID-19 vaccination really is a shot of hope for so many across the globe. And that's why I am so thankful that we have a president and vice president who keeps our families top of mind and will not rest until this pandemic is behind us. You can honk for that. In the last 100 days, President Biden has not just found 100 ways to show us that he loves us, Georgia, but 160 million ways. That's the number of individual relief checks that have been sent out across the country as a result of the American Rescue Plan. These checks have been the lifeline for business owners like Long Tran, who you will hear from shortly. Democrats are also expanding small business loan programs to support those hardest hit by the pandemic. In 100 days, relief has been provided to 4 million struggling small businesses to help keep their doors open. But we still have so much work to do. This year alone, Republican state lawmakers across the country have proposed over 360 laws to restrict voting access, and it's not just here in Georgia. We are seeing similar bills in Arizona, Florida, and Texas. But our hero, Congressman John Lewis, taught us well. And while he is no longer here with us physically on earth, we are reminded that the vote is the most powerful nonviolent tool that we have. And we will use every single tool in our toolbox to continue fighting voter suppression laws across the country. That is why we must pass the For the People Act and the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act. And while we continue to protest and litigate, we must show up and vote, and that's right, get in some good trouble. Now back to the love song that I told you about, Find 100 Ways. It goes on to say, somebody said sing it to you. I'm not going to do that. Maybe she has it in her mind that she's just wasting her time. Ask her to stay, find 100 ways. Well, when we showed up to vote in November, was it a waste of our time, Georgia? When we showed up to vote in January, sending not just one, but 2 new senators to Washington, was it a waste of our time? I didn't think so either. Over the last 100 days, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have reminded us why elections matter. And it will never be a waste of our time when we all join together to vote and make a difference in this country. Thank you, President and Dr. Biden, for in just 100 days, for finding more than 100 ways to show all of America just how much you care. We love you, and may God bless and keep each of you. Thank you.